Hi, I'm Maxwell Metyko.
And I'm Willis Maritz.
And you're watching Coog Cinema Reviews.
Today we're going to be reviewing Edgar Wright's new film, Baby Driver. After being coerced into working for a crime boss, a young getaway driver finds himself taking part in a heist doomed to fail.
So I think the main component of this film, the thing you walk away from the theater thinking, is that Baby Driver is tremendously fun.
Exactly. It's just an overall entertaining film.
Yes. It's just everything about it, from the car chases, to the shootouts, to the romance, to humor you really wouldn't expect be in the movie. It's unexpected. It's just a smorgasbord of fun movie stuff that you liked before and you'll like here.
Absolutely. Just from beginning to end, just an incredibly entertaining film.
So many facets of why it works. Let's delve into some of those facets.
Yeah, what's your favorite part of it?
The thing I think I like the most about it is that it's pacing. I think it's got sharp pacing. I think its action scenes, especially the car chases, are very exhilarating.
Absolutely.
I think the soundtrack works very well.
Ooh, yes.
You want to talk about a bit about the soundtrack?
The way that Edgar Wright films Baby Driver with the soundtrack is it sort of feels as though it's the soundtrack that's like really being featured here, and the film sort of plays off of that.
Like he made the soundtrack first and then he wrote a movie.
Exactly, that almost like fits it. So, I mean, with all of that, I won't give away too much with what he does with the soundtrack, but it plays so really it's incorporated so well
with the car chases and with the gun
shootouts.
You were a fan of the acting. Was there any performance in particular that struck you?
I did like Ansel Elgort's
the lead.
Yeah, he did pretty well there.
You thought he did? He did. I haven't seen him in much before.
Yeah, this is actually my first time I've seen him, I think.
Your first time?
I believe.
I think he handled the lead role very well. The lead role, you have to be somewhat charismatic, but not so much so that you're like enveloping the screen. You have to have a very keen sense of the character's body movement. You know?
I think you're exactly right.
And I think he burrows into that very well.
Yeah, no, I think it's a very cool movie. And
it's very cool.
He's very cool in the movie.
Also, he's
that's
very
the part that I liked of it.
I'll also give a shout out to, I think, the performance. I think people are going to walk away from this movie going, wow, I really like the performance, is Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx was pretty entertaining in this, I'm not going to lie.
As just a guy who sort of plays by his own rules and even plays against his own rules in a sense.
Exactly, he's just a crazy guy.
Jack of all trades, master of none, just exuberant and fun and funny.
Oh, absolutely. I think he delivers some of the most straightforward lines of comedy in this.
Yeah, he definitely telegraphs the humor a bit.
I also was a big fan of Kevin Spacey's acting in it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't, Kevin Spacey being free to, act as he has in other pieces, I think.
Sure, when he was getting the
Oscars. It's very
stuff.
in the role, but entertaining nonetheless.
Is there any part of the film that you think is weak?
I don't think it's necessarily weak in any sense.
Sure.
Because it's not, an attempt at an artistic film.
Yeah,
by any means. It's a very straightforward, entertainment-filled, action, crime, kind of film.
Yeah. I think there are parts of it where there's supposed to be maybe a deeper core to the movie or a deeper emotional value that isn't necessarily present, but I don't think that matters that much.
Exactly. It doesn't detract from it, even though those deeper moments are missing.
Yeah, it sort of doesn't attempt to go to that direction because really this film is trying to synthesize a lot of genre tropes to make the funnest movie possible. So, the director of Baby Driver is Edgar Wright, who sort of has...
Who doesn't love Edgar Wright?
Who doesn't love Edgar Wright?
You have to love Edgar Wright.
He has a very luminous career in Hollywood filmmaking, or just filmmaking?
I feel like everybody has seen at least one Edgar Wright film, whether it's...
He made Shaun of the Dead. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
The World's End.
How do you think this movie stacks up to the rest of Edgar Wright's films?
I think it's one of the weaker films in his filmography.
Which is saying something given how much we like it.
Exactly. That's not trying to say that, Baby Driver is bad.
Yeah.
It's not, by any means. It's a very good and entertaining film. It's just, again, we were talking about it. It's missing that like deeper part of it.
It's missing, and often his films, whether it was because he was working with Simon Pegg,
Absolutely.
who co-wrote them and starred in 3 of them, or he's working with the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World graphic novel, there seems to be... He seemed in those movies to take genre tropes that were familiar and almost reinvent them. Exactly. Bend them to fit more of an emotional narrative, whereas Baby Driver is just pure genre bliss.
Exactly. And I feel that Baby Driver is missing those moments that you find in Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz of the visual comedy.
And it might be, I think, because he isn't working with like Simon Pegg, he isn't working with his source material.
Exactly. It's a different Edgar Wright. Here.
I think this kind of shows who the director or what kind of director Edgar Wright is as like a visual stylist that just has a keen sense of style.
It's like I was saying earlier. It feels like a man who loves film is making films, and you feel that in Baby Driver. You feel the homage to not necessarily any film in particular, but the entire genre. Exactly.
And just for kicks, what do you think the best Edgar Wright film is out of the 5? What would you say? Just in case people see Baby Driver and they want to watch more.
I like Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead?
Or The World's End.
I'd go with Scott Pilgrim, because I think if you watch Baby Driver, that's going to be the movie that's most like Baby Driver.
Most definitely.
I'd also recommend his TV show, Spaced, which he directed. It's created by Simon Pegg. It's on Hulu. It's only like 14, 30-minute episodes. It's really funny, and it's really great. Scott Pilgrim and Spaced, the others.
Yeah, no, just incredible amount of work from an incredible director.
So you think we can put this review in park?
Yeah, I think we're good to go here.
All right. Well, remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat, and also to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Right, I've been Willis Maritz.
And I'm still Maxwell Metyko. Thank you for watching. Good night.